Casemiro has seemed to have one of the biggest revivals in the Manchester United shirt in a while. He's gone from being a player who wasn't really regarded as any good by Ruben Amorim to, in Ruben Amorim words, being even below Toby Collier, to being one of the best Manchester United midfielders we've had this season so far. And I think if you look at Casemiro, it's testament to his hard work. In this video, I'm talking about kind of a Casemiro redemption, why he's been so important to this team, also with a bit of stats as well, backing up the reason why I think he has been so important to this team. Now, Casemiro, for me, has been vital to what Ruben Amorim has done in the Manchester United. With this Manchester United team so far this season, you look at some of the games in which Casemiro started, you look at how many minutes he's played, he's been absolutely vital. Now, I want to just bring in this quick stat here at the start. So without Casemiro on the pitch, we've conceded 16 goals. With the Casemiro on the pitch, we've conceded 3. And it is absolutely huge by Ruben Amorim to start Casemiro in every game, and he's become vital in that midfield. Now, again, there has been talks about potential new deal with Casemiro, but I'm not really too fussed about that. That would probably come in the summer. If you look at so far what we've seen this season from Casemiro, it's been fantastic. And I think the goal threat as well. And I think if you look at how he's been, I think towards the start of Ruben Amorim's era, I don't think he was too used to playing in the midfield too. He was getting caught out a lot. And he was having difficult times. I remember there's always that clip that I've seen from Jamie Carragher, and he's saying that how Ruben Amorim didn't really know what to tell Casemiro at the start. He didn't know whether to press, and he turned that around to the most recent game that we played against Brighton. You can see the press, the understanding of the system has certainly changed, and I think that's a testament to Casemiro. He's someone who, since the international break, has started every game since then. Yes, it's only been 2, but he played 90 minutes for Brazil in Asia, and he come back to Manchester United. He was fit, he looks ready to go, and I think one thing that's massively improved from Casemiro is his fitness. I think he looks more like a fitter player. I think at times last season he was very, very unfit. You can see him being lethargic in midfield. He wasn't really running back, tracking back. He was getting caught out a lot, and I think there's so much, as I always say about the midfield, there's so much demand and there's so much emphasis on that midfield because there is only 2 midfielders in there, and you need midfielders with that energy, that the legs and the spark, and I think Casemiro has done that. Now, you look so far in the league this season, we played 8 matches. He started 7 of those 8 matches. Obviously, the one that he didn't start was obviously the one he was suspended for after getting a red card against Chelsea. Yes, he hasn't played all the minutes. He kind of is being taken off in the 60th minute. But again, the 60 minutes that you're getting off Casemiro are very, very good. And I think his profile, he's got 2 goals, 1 assist. I really think this could be a redemption with Casemiro again. I think there's once, it wasn't last season. No, it was last season. It was a very, very poor season from Casemiro. And the season before that, there were moments of Casemiro aging, and obviously there's all that one famous clip as well of Jamie Carragher saying leave the football before the football leaves you, and that was when Casemiro was in a really, really tough spell at Manchester United. He was playing as centre back. When he played in midfield, he was getting absolutely dominated. But I think ever since Ruben Amorim's come in, he's been an integral part. And if you look at his performance against Brighton, he was breaking up play. He was pressing very, very highly and aggressively, and I think that just doesn't come from Casemiro. I think the team helping that as well. The team being aggressive, the likes of Shaw and De Ligt, who are very, very aggressive. Bruno Fernandes helping us out as well, has really made Casemiro look good this season, and I think he's been very, very good. Again, we know what he's done for Real Madrid, but what he's done, like, there's certainly no. This is now his 4th season at United. He played 42 games for Manchester United last year. So it's not like he doesn't play games. He does play a game for this team. And I think he's been a very, very vital player under Ruben Amorim, as well as Bruno Fernandes. I think you look at Bruno, he's another player who, again, he is quite old. And I think starting off in that midfield too, there's a lot of scepticism about would they be able to do a job in midfield. And I was certainly sceptical about that as well, because Bruno didn't really work in the midfield too. In the early stages, but I think Casemiro for me has been absolutely fantastic, and again it's a testament to him, but also Ruben Amorim for giving that trust in such a player like Casemiro, because me included, I know a lot of Manchester United fans are saying last season was the end of Casemiro, it was time to sell him, it was time to get rid. But I think what he's done so far for Manchester United this season has been fantastic, and nothing but, again, down to him, his mentality, and we know you need professional players like that. Now, in terms of staying beyond this season, I think you would certainly have to look at it without your red tinted specs on, because he's a player who, listen, I love him at the club. I think his passion, his energy, his fight, his determination is fantastic. One of the best in the world. But you look at he's getting older. He's one of the highest paid players in the Premier League. The highest paid player at Manchester United on 350 grand a week. If he was to take a significant wage reduction, which I don't think he would do, I wouldn't mind keeping him. Again, you look at that next summer, we probably will lose a lot of experienced players. We look at Bruno potentially leaving, maybe Shaw, potentially Maguire. I know there's talks about giving him a new deal. So again, I think keeping Casemiro is going to divide opinion, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. See what happens come the summer window. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Casemiro. I think he's had a redemption. I think it's thoroughly deserved. I think his output, his ability on the pitch as well as being fantastic. His mentality is fantastic. And listen, at United, obviously, he's only won the 2 trophies at the club. Obviously, you'd want more from that. But again, I think he's been integral to what Manchester United are trying to do. So yeah, I think him in midfield next to Bruno have been very, very underrated. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, as you always do. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.